Hi, welcome back to realestateagentportmelbourne.com.au. Had a query this week about the best way to price the home for sale. So, while there's always many ways of doing things, there's two typical ways this is done. One way is to price the property at, let's say, a premium. And when I say premium, I don't mean over what it's worth, but at the maximum that it's worth. And then defend that price or be prepared to lower that price to meet the market. The other way is to start with an attractive price and to generate more interest in the property and therefore more competition, which then drives the price back up. Now, different agents will argue that different processes work best, and certainly at auctions, one process might work, whereas at a private sale, another one might work. So, personally, I favour the idea of pricing the property competitively. I mean, we don't, none of us like the misleading practices that some agents use of subtracting 10, 20, 30% from the realistic value and then advertising that as a sales price, particularly when it's going to auction. That annoys all of us. But we certainly, if we're selling, we really want to be priced where the market is. So if we are a three-bedroom, two-bathroom house in an area, in Port Melbourne, of a certain vintage, let's say 10 years old, then we really want to be priced similarly to those others, unless we can demonstrate features over and above. Or if maybe we're a bit older, then we might be a bit below. So ideally, if we're at that lower end, we get a little bit more interest, and that extra interest means we might get some more competition, and certainly whatever happens, we're going to drive that price up to where the market does believe the property's worth. If we're starting too high, then it'll scare people off. Unless there's obvious reasons why that property is premiumly priced, people just won't even bother looking. So that's generally not recommended. So it's pretty straightforward, I think. Price competitively. Certainly with every property, we like to have a look at the property, have a look at many things before we make final decisions, but that's probably a good overview. Get in touch if you have any specific questions for us, obviously, and thanks for tuning in once again.